Good morning.
Hi, good morning. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I like these weekly.
What?
Let's see, I'm outside today because it's so beautiful.
Yeah, you should
So
be.
I'm just trying to enjoy the no humidity kind of a thing.
Yeah, you should.
So
I know I'm still getting ready, so I'm just gonna move from the screen.
that's fine.
Hi, Cindy. Hi, Lisa. Oh, there you are. Hi, Cindy.
Camera was, for some reason, the computer went the other way.
Oh, okay.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, Lisa. I'm good.
Nice to see you.
You too. I have some music playing today. Can you all hear it?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't want it to be too loud, but I thought it'd be nice to kind of add a little background if I could. We'll wait just a few more minutes. I know Ricardo's joining and I don't know who else. It's a little smaller class today, I think. Oh, good. Courtney's here. Hi, Courtney. Hi, Courtney.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, Lisa.
Nice to see you.
How was your jazz exercise?
Really good. So good. A lot of jazz hands. Really good.
That sounds fun.
Amazing. Amazing. I want to do a class with you. A jazz exercise.
That would be very fun.
Oh, I need it. I forgot a headband.
Hi, Ricardo.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. Look at you in your snazzy glasses. I
Yeah.
love those.
After so many years using computers, they got to me and I need glasses, but I don't need, I can use them all the time, which is annoying. You have to put them to read this distance, but then you have to take them off. So I still haven't figured out what to do with them. I go on.
Well, it's good to see you.
Good to see.
Amanda, your llama picture was the cutest thing.
I saw that and I was like, oh my gosh, that's exactly how I feel about seeing you all on Saturday mornings.
I did to all my friends. Those llamas are just so cute. They're little chubby cheeks.
I know, I've never seen anything like that.
Me either.
You know, it's a little smaller class this morning, so we might have everybody. And everyone can hear, I was just asking, I put a little music on in the background. Can you all hear it quietly?
Yeah.
It's low. Yes.
It's low. Maybe I'll turn it up a little bit. I just didn't want it to be distracting. How's that?
Right now.
Yeah. And when I start to go back here, and you can all still hear me well, right? Okay. I wasn't sure how good these microphones are.
Myself.
This is a little different setup than I have been doing, so I thought I'd change it up a little. All right, well, let's get started. Welcome, everybody. Good morning. Please mute your microphone so we don't hear any of your background noise. Perfect. And let's start in a comfortable seated position. You can peel the flesh from your sitting bones. And really, it's most important that you can hear me. I'm not going to do the full class, but I might do a little with you this morning. So just take a moment to close your eyes and start to get connected to the rhythm of your breath. As you lift up and lengthen through the spine, and draw your shoulders back and down. And take one more inhale, lengthen. And exhale, shoulders back. And just gently drop your right ear over to the right shoulder. And kind of just let your head hang, feeling that left side neck stretch. Maybe you can let your left shoulder hang so you really feel more happening in there. And then without straining your neck, use your right hand and lift your head back up to center. And go the other side. Drop your left ear towards the left shoulder. Just kind of let your right shoulder hang. Keep breathing. And take one more breath here. And you can use your left hand so you don't strain your neck to lift your head back up. Good. Just tuck your chin in towards your chest. Feel that gentle pull in the back of your cervical spine. You can lift your head up. And if it feels okay on your neck, drop your head back a little. Gently lift your head back up. Reach the arms out enough. Place your hands on top of your shoulders and just start to make some big circles with your elbows. Maybe your elbows can touch in front of your face. Good, and then pause and move in the opposite direction. Nice big circles. Take one more. Good, and pause. You can dial your fingertips back, get into your wrists as you maybe rock a little side to side, bringing your hands on the floor in front of you. Turn your hands the other way, Courtney. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Good, release that and kind of shake out your fingers, your wrists, and go the other way. So tops of the hands are down, palms are up. Again, you can rock a little side to side. And release that, shake it out. Roll over the feet. And come onto your knees. Curl the toes under and sit back for a toe stretch. You might want to spread your toes, making sure even your pinkies are getting some. Good, and then lace your hands behind your lower back and start to open up your chest. Find a little back bend first as you lift up through your heart. Maybe gaze up. And you can keep that if that feels good, or start to wrap your ribs in, making it less of a back bend and a deeper shoulder stretch. Keep reaching the knuckles towards the floor. Take one more breath here. Good, release your hands. You can tap out your toes. And then keep the tops of your feet down and sit back. That might be enough, or lift one knee or both. Just let your head hang, kind of round your spine. Gently lower the knees. And we're going to sit to the right of your feet. And walk your right hand out and drop the right elbow. Reach your left arm up and start to reach up and over the head. You can turn your gaze up or down depending on what feels better for your neck. You try to push your hips towards your heels so you feel more through the side body stretching. Then you can reach your left arm straight up. Flex the left wrist as you pull your fingertips towards your elbow, and then reach straight back. And push your chest forward. Really feeling that chest, shoulder opening. Take one more, keep lifting out of your bottom shoulder. And then reach your left arm up and over. You can push into your right hand to lift yourself up and sit to the left of your feet. Left hand or left elbow down, reach your right arm up. Try to push your hips towards your heels as you reach up and over. Turn your gaze up or down. And then reach your top arm up, flex the wrist and reach it straight back. Push your chest forward and reach your arm back. Stay lifted out of the bottom shoulder. Good. Reach your arm all the way up and over. Push into the bottom hand, lift yourself up. And walk your hands to the top of the mat. Drop down for Sphinx pose. So elbows are under your shoulders. Hook the pubis bone into the floor and pull the shoulders back. Nice open chest. If you feel any pressure in your lower back, try to tuck your pubis bone under more. So you're almost lengthening your sacrum down towards your heels. Good, your ribs should be off the mat. Take one more breath here. And then come all the way down. We're gonna do something a little different. So bring your arms wider than your mat. Come up onto your fingertips. And inhale, lift for a cobra variation. Good, keep pulling your shoulders down your back. Keep your elbows broad. And then roll your left shoulder forward. Kind of dip that left shoulder as you feel a shoulder stretch. Maybe twist your upper body a bit. And then lift up and dip it the right shoulder forward. And kind of explore where you feel that nice shoulder stretch. One more over to the left. And up and over to the right. Back to center, lift. Shoulders back. Good, and lower down. And push back to child's pose. Knees could be together or apart, arms forward or back. Keep the connection to your steady breath. And take one more breath here. Spread through the fingertips and lift up to down dog. In your down dog, you can kind of pedal out your legs. Relax your neck, your shoulders. Baby step, feet to hands. Good, fold into your legs, soften the knees, grab opposite elbow above your head. Release the elbows, inhale, halfway lift, lengthen, look out. Exhale the left foot back. Left hand down, right arm up for a twist. Bend your right knee, get deeper through the legs. Rotate the top palm and reach over your head. Keep looking under your right arm. Reach the right arm up. Lower the right hand, step straight back to down dog. Look between the thumbs, bend the elbows, and scoop into upward facing dog. Good, exhale back to downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts, hips stay level. And lunge the right foot forward. Inhale, arms lift, add an up, crescent lunge. Try to stay low through the hips. Lace your fingers and turn the palms up towards the ceiling. Pull your shoulders away from the ears. Good, reach forward, lengthen, hands down. Left foot forward, top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen, look out. Exhale the right foot back. Left arm lifts for a twist. Pull the left hip back, bend your left knee, rotate the palm, reach over your head. Left arm up, lower the hand, down dog. Bend the elbows, scoop into upward facing. And exhale to downward facing. Inhale, left leg lifts, hips stay level. And lunge the left foot. Arms lift, crescent lunge. Lace your fingers, turn the palms up. Sit lower through the hips. Reach forward, lengthen. Right foot forward, top of the mat. Inhale, look out. Exhale, fold. Slight bend in the knees still as you fold your torso into the legs. Step the feet together, big toes touch. Inhale, arms lift, bend the knees for chair pose. Sit low into the legs. Come into Ardha Utkatasana, half chair. You're trying to get your back parallel to the floor, knees over your heels, so you're leaning back a lot. Then start to reach your arms back. Try to lift your hands higher than your hips. Feel your triceps kick on. Pull your shoulder blades together. Lace your fingers behind your back and fold into the legs. Keep a slight bend in the knees as you pull your hands over your head. Relax the neck. Take one more breath here. And keep your fingers laced. Bring the hands towards the lower back and inhale all the way up to stand. Take a little back bend, hips press forward, look up. Good, neutral spine, release the grip. Inhale, arms lift, down and up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen, look out. Exhale, walk or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. And exhale back to downward facing. Spread through the fingers, spread through the toes. Try to create space in between each toe. Take one more breath here. And step the feet together. Big toes touch. Inhale, the right leg lifts. Open up the hip. Bend your right knee. Kick it over to the left more. And lunge the right foot forward. Turn the back heel down. Warrior one. Pull the shoulders down. Get deeper through the front leg. Now bring your hands to prayer at heart center. Shift the weight into the front foot and step your left foot into tree. You could go to the inner calf or the inner thigh, but try not to use your arms to set your foot there. Use your hips, your inner thigh. Good, lift up out of the right hip. Reach the arms all the way up overhead. Right hand grabs the left wrist and lean to the right gently. Keep pulling the left knee back. Back to center. Hands to prayer at heart center. Slide your left ankle over the right knee. Bend your standing leg and start to sit back. Flex the left foot and start to sit back, feeling that hip stretch. You could use your left elbow to push your left knee down. Good, take one more here. Come up to stand and lunge the left foot back to warrior one. Arms reach overhead. Straighten the right leg. Keep your fingers laced above your head except for your index finger. So like you've got a toy gun. Good, now tuck your chin in, round your spine, and fold. Don't let your hands touch the floor or your leg, just hover. Feel a cat spine. So you're rounding your back, not going as low. Keep tucking chin to chest. Keep the biceps by the ears. Good, you all look great. One more breath. Slowly roll yourself up, bring the arms with you. Step left foot to right, top of the mat, release the grip. Good, ground through the soles of the feet. Inhale, arms lift, out and up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale, back. Feet step together, left leg lifts. Open the hip. Bend the left knee, flex the foot, kick it to the right. Knee to nose and lunge the left foot for warrior one. Try to square your hips. Take one more breath here. Good, and then bring your hands to prayer. Shift the weight into the left foot and float into tree. Lift up out of the left hip, keep pulling the right knee back, and reach the arms up overhead. Left hand grabs the right wrist and gently lean to the left. Chin away from chest. Back to center, hands to prayer. Slide your right ankle over the left knee and start to sit back. Maybe your elbows rest on your right leg. You can kind of push your right knee down as you lift your right hip. Keep flexing the foot. One more breath. Good, slowly stand up. Bring your knee forward and lunge it back to warrior one. Lace the fingers except for the index. Bring the arms overhead. Straighten your left leg. Round the spine and fold in. Keep your nice C curve without letting your hands touch the leg or the floor. Squeeze into the inner thighs for stability. One more breath. Slowly roll yourself up to standing. Lower the hands and step right foot to left. Top of the mat. Good, pause. Inhale, arms lift. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale, back. Spread through your toes. Keep unloading your wrists, your shoulders, pulling the hips up and back. Right leg lifts, open the hip. And lunge the right foot forward. Cartwheel up, warrior two. Shoulders pulled down, get a little deeper through the front leg. Right elbow to the quad, left arm up. Rotate the palm, reach over the head. Those of you that want to go deeper to the floor or add in a bind, those are options today, or you can stay right here. Good, keep pushing your right knee out as you scoop the right hip under. Final breath. Gently release, back to warrior two. Straighten the right leg. Shorten the stance. Flip the right palm, reach forward, and exalt the triangle. Left hand down, right arm up. Breath is steady. Shoulders drop down the back. Inhale up to stand. Bend the right knee and float into a half moon. Flex the floating foot. Keep lifting up through the left fingertips. Take one more here. Good, now lower your left hand down, close the hip, and bring your knee into the nose, round the spine. Hover here. Kick the left foot back. Reach the arms out and come into airplane. Lift your chest, flex the floating foot. Good, you got it. Try to lift your shoulders more. Bend the right knee and lunge the left foot back for a low lunge. You can bring your left knee all the way down. Good. Both hands to the right knee. Start to straighten your arms as you roll your shoulders back. Push the hips forward. Now you could bring your arms up, cactus the arms, hands towards the floor, lace your hands behind your back. There's lots of options to do with your arms. You can always keep them on your front knee too, if the pushing helps you. Take one more here. Good, lift out of that back bend. Neutral your spine, but stay low through your hips. Bring the hands to prayer and hook left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Try to get your thumbs at heart center, lift out of the bottom shoulder and twist. If you'd like, you can lift your back knee, any variations here. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist deeper. Good, again, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist even deeper. And gently unwind, hands down. Straighten the front leg and fold, Parsvottanasana. Back knee can be up or down, totally your choice. Try to relax your neck, keep folding into your front leg. Take one more, inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold deeper. Inhale, lengthen, bend the front leg and step back to plank pose. Inhale, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale back. Spread through your toes, keep lifting the hips up and back. And left leg lifts, open the hip. Lunge the left foot forward, cartwheel up, warrior two. Shoulders down, get deeper through your front leg. Push the left knee out. Left elbow to the quad, right arm up. Rotate the top palm, reach over your head. Try to scoop the left hip under, maybe you go deeper or out in the bind. Good, keep rolling your right shoulder back, spinning your heart up towards the ceiling. Take a final breath here. And release back up to warrior two. Straighten the left leg, shorten the stance. Flip the left palm, reach forward, and exalt the triangle. So right hand down, left arm up. Other way, Cindy. Yeah, switch way. So your right hand down, left arm up. Nope. Exalted. Yeah, there you go, there you go. One more breath. Good, inhale, lifts you up, bend the left knee, and float to a half moon. Flex the floating foot. Try to lift up through your right fingertips as you turn your body sideways. Good, try to stack your right hip on top of the left more, Alyssa. Yes. Good, lift your foot a little more if you can, Lisa. I know balance is tricky. One more here. Then lower your right hand, bring the knee into the nose. You can touch your fingertips to the floor, use your blocks. Round your spine, knee to nose. Can you lift your heel? Lift everything up. Feel your leg engaged, your core. Good, now kick your right leg straight back. Lift your arms when you're ready, airplane. Peel your chest up. Flex the floating foot, get longer through the lifted leg. Bend the left knee and lunge way back. Drop your right knee all the way down and bring both hands to the left knee. Push the hips forward and start to push your leg away with your arms as you roll your shoulders back. Feel that back extension happening. Then you can choose a different variation with your arms if you'd like. Try to pull your left hip back, your right hip forward, so you're really getting into the front of the right hip flexor. One more breath here. Good, stay low through the hips, lift out of that back bend, hands to prayer, and twist to the left. Hook your right elbow, any variation. Maybe lift your back knee, inhale, exhale. Keep squeezing inner thighs together. Inhale, lengthen, last one. Exhale, twist. Unwind, hands frame the front foot. Back knee could be up or down as you straighten your left leg and fold. Use this as a bit of an active resting pose. Keep pulling your torso towards your front leg, relaxing your neck. Good, you all look great. One more here, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Bend your left knee, step back to plank. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale, back, down dog. One more breath here. Keep pulling the hips up and back. Walk the hands to the feet, coming to the back of your mat. Feet are hip width apart. Bind the big toes with the peace fingers. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, fold. Padangusthasana. Relax your shoulders away from the ears. Pull the elbows apart more. Good, take one more. Inhale, lengthen, look out. Exhale, fold deeper. Inhale, lengthen. Now bring your left hand to the left hip. Come up with your right big toe or your right knee. Retract the right shoulder back and open to the right with the foot or the knee. Try to roll your right inner thigh up. So you're getting that internal rotation with your lifted leg. Good, now keep your leg lifted and just bring your hands to prayer. Feel that hip fired up. Bend the right knee and stack your right ankle over the left knee. We've already been here, right? So now this time we're gonna go a little deeper into the hip stretch. Maybe resting your elbows to your right shin, or you can lace your hands around your right shin and stand up. And those will be the two options today. Work on your balance. Take one more breath. And slowly start to lower that leg. Bring your hands to prayer. Lift yourself up to stand. Hands to the hip joints. Bring the right knee forward. Flex the foot, straighten the leg. And lower the right foot down with control. Good, shake out your legs. And then feet are hip width apart. Bring your hands to your lower back. Push the hips forward, little back bend. Exhale, fold forward. Second Padangustasana, binding your big toes, or Padahastasana with your hands underneath your feet, your choice. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. One more, inhale, lengthen. Keep pulling elbows apart, belly to quads, and fold. Inhale, lengthen. Release the hands. Bring your right hand to the right hip, hook your big toe or hold your knee, and slowly shift the weight into the right foot as you stand tall, bringing your left leg up. Find your drishti, something at your house that isn't moving that can help you balance as you look at it. And open to the left with the knee or the foot. Keep lifting out of your right hip. Try to roll your left inner thigh up. One more breath. Good, release your leg, hands to prayer. Keep that leg lifted. It should be hard. Ooh, yeah, bend that knee. Stack your left ankle over the right knee and start to sit back. Either resting your elbows on your shin, or you can lace your hands around your left shin and maybe come up to stand with your leg. Keep breathing. One more here. Good, gently release your ankle back on your right knee, hands to prayer, stand tall. Hands to hips, elbows together, left knee forward, flex the foot, straighten the leg, and lower left foot to right. Shake it out. Whew, I'm warm. Anybody else? Good. Inhale, arms lift out and up. Exhale, fold forward. Lock your hands forward, coming into plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale back. Turn the left heel down, lunge your right foot forward, and walk the hands over to the left. Heels are turned out, toes are turned in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Start to walk your hands back through your legs. You can grab your feet, your toes. If you want a headstand, feel free to play with an inversion. Take a final breath, inhale, lengthen. Exhale. Good, inhale, lengthen. Now bring your hands probably at the edge of your mat so you can have your spine nice and straight and long. Left hand under your nose, reach the right arm up. Spin the chest up as you twist. That might be enough, or you can bend your left knee, wrap your right arm around your back, and grab your left inner thigh or floating. Then re-straighten your left leg and bring your left hand to your right ankle. Pull your chest up towards the ceiling as you twist and spin. One more breath. Good, release both hands down, inhale, lengthen. Other side, right hand under your nose, left arm up. Bend your right knee, Wrap the left arm around your back, get something, some kind of a bind. Then right hand to left ankle and straighten your right leg. As you roll the left shoulder back, open the chest up. One more breath. Good, release, both hands down, inhale, lengthen. Now you can bend your knees and come into frog pose. So your knees will be lined up with your hips, heels under or behind your knees. Then maybe drop back to your elbows. And try to let gravity take your hips as low as you can. Maybe your hands can be a pillow for your head as you soften your upper body more. Just stay here for 5 breaths or so. Take your last 2 breaths here. Start to walk the hands back in. Push back to a wide leg down dog. Walk the hands forward, find a vinyasa. Walk the hands to the feet, coming to the back. Let your arms dangle, your head be heavy, and slowly roll yourself up. We'll do one last standing pose. So step the feet together and step your left foot forward, just a foot or so. Shift the weight into the left leg. You want to keep a little micro bend in that leg and grab, so you want to grab the inside of your foot, not the outside, the inside. So the inner arch with your right hand. Squeeze your knees together. Find that drishti, that focal point for your vision. Left arm reaches up overhead. Slowly start to kick into your right foot as you lean forward for dancer's pose or standing bow. Keep your hips as square as possible. Keep kicking into your floating foot as you lift your chest. One more breath. Good, slowly back out. Right foot to left, hands to prayer. Close your eyes and just take a moment, ground and pause, breathe. Open the eyes, other side. Ground through your right foot. Grab the inner left foot with your left hand. Right arm reaches up. Keep your right bicep by the ear. Start to lean as you kick. As you lean more, you kick more. Keep a micro bend in your standing leg. Keep kicking. Keep breathing. Reach long through that lifted arm. One more breath. Feel your back engaged. Lift. Good, and slowly back out. Left foot to right. Hands to prayer. Close your eyes. Pause. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, lengthen. Walk your hands forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale back. Come Come high up onto the toes, bend the knees, and walk or jump all the way through, landing on your sitting bones. Feet lift for Navasana. So you're balancing on your sitting bones, feet up. Try to keep your back as straight as possible as you lift. Chest lifted, legs as straight as possible. And then remove your hands if you can. Good, now slowly lower your feet down. Feet are hip width apart. Bring your hands behind your hips and bring your right ankle over the left knee. Good, keep sitting up tall. If you need more, you scoot your hips in and you walk your hands in. Keep pushing your right knee away. So you use your right hip to push the knee away. Keep flexing the right foot. Keep sitting tall. Good, you all look great. Notice the tendency to lean to the right. Try to keep your left hip rooted down. Take one more here. Then you'll back out of it a little bit, but keep your legs here. Your hands are about a foot behind your hips. Lift the hips up for a reverse table. If it's okay on your head, drop your head back. Open the mouth, stick out the tongue in a vocal exhale. Then lower the hips. Heel toe your left foot under your right knee for double pigeon. Good. Now use your left hand and thread the fingers in between your right toes. Yeah, you can sit. Did you add a block? Looks like maybe Ricardo you did. Whatever works for you, just try to get into the hips as best as you can. Now we've been leaning into that top leg when we were standing. So if you want, you can rest your right elbow into that leg, and that's a nice self-assist to get deeper. Maybe fold forward if you want more. Try to bring your bottom foot forward more, Alyssa. Yeah. Good. You're welcome. Let's take 2 more breaths here. Good, gently lift yourself up, release your toes. Separate your feet and just windshield wiper the legs side to side. Keep your feet apart. Now you can lie on your back. This one might be a little tricky, so I'm going to watch you do it before I do it. So lie on your back, keep your feet apart, and bring both knees over to the left. Yep, you got it, Lisa. You got it, everybody. Bring your feet apart maybe more, Ricardo and Courtney. Now that might feel really good. Or you can bring your left foot on top of your right knee for a little self-assist. Or you can come back up onto your elbows and drop and lift your chest and start to walk your hands over to the left, creating more of a spinal twist. Yeah, everybody's loving this. Okay, so stay right there. That's perfect. Maybe bring your arms out to a T or grab opposite elbow above your head. And release your legs, hug your knees into your chest, rock and roll on your back a few times. And rock yourself through for a vinyasa. Walk or jump through, landing on your sitting bones again. Feet lift, back to Navasana. Spread through your toes, lift through your chest. Feel your core getting stronger. Remove your hands if you can. And slowly lower your feet down. Hands behind your back, left foot over your right knee. Flex the left foot. And if you need more through that hip, you start to scoot your hips in and walk your hands in. Keep actively pushing your left knee away from the chest. And flex the left foot. Good, try not to sink into your chest or your shoulders. Lift up. Nice. One more breath here. And then dial your fingertips forward, but walk them back behind you about a foot and lift your hips up. Drop the left knee down and lift your hips higher. Maybe drop your head back. Lift higher. Good, send your hips through. Heel toe the right foot under the left knee for double pigeon. Try to get your legs stacked right on top of one another, and then your right hand will thread in between the left toes. Y'all know it's my favorite thing to do with the feet. It's so good for you. Maybe start to lean into your left leg. Good. Nice deep breathing. When you notice your body resisting, right? It's intense for some. For all of us, it's intense. So relax into it. Notice your jaw, your shoulders, your belly, your fingers. What else can you soften here? We always can soften something. Let's take one more breath here. Gently lift yourself up, release your toes, drop back to the elbows, and windshield wiper your legs. This time let your knees fall to the right. Maybe you walk your left foot out to the left a little more, and then your right foot can come on top of your left knee. You can lie all the way back. I don't think anyone went for the twist, so just stay on your backs. Good, gently release your legs, hug your knees into your chest, lie on your back. Rock and roll a few times and move through a final vinyasa. Now bring your knees behind your wrists and stand on your knees. So your knees are hip width apart, not wider. Okay, your first option, actually let's all do this together. So you'll bring your hands to your lower back. Keep your hips over your knees. Don't let your hips fall back. Keep your hips pushing forward as you reach your chest back for camel pose, Ustrasana. If you feel pressure in your lower back, which sometimes I do, that means you're crunching into your lumbar. So try to lift up and then go back. Lift, keep lifting through your chest. So you're feeling your entire back extend, not just your lower back. One more here. Good. And slowly lift up, push your hips back, child's pose. Okay, we're gonna come up for a second set. Now this time, you can do that same thing. Maybe if you feel ready, you can reach back for your feet, or I'm gonna demo a little variation that I love to do. You can watch me first and then try it if you want. And the demo is very like it's very dancey, so don't feel like you have to do exactly what I'm doing, but you could reach your right hand back for your foot, reach back, kind of reach over your head, and then like swing around and over to the other side and back. And just kind of go forward and back into it. If you want to play with that, that can be fun, or you can just do a second camel. When you're finished, child's pose. Walk the hands forward and just crawl through, lie on your back. Legs straight up in the air for Supta Dandasana. From here, you all know your practice, so you can decide if you want a happy baby or plow, shoulder stand, maybe a final headstand, a final straddle split. Anything that feels like a nice restorative inversion today. When you've had enough, maybe take a final forward fold or a final twist. There's no rush if you're still enjoying whatever you're doing. Gently roll onto your back for your final Shavasana. Open up the mouth, stick out the tongue, and a vocal exhale. Again, inhale and exhale. Just let your body be still. Don't be afraid to take up some space, letting your limbs fall off the edges of your mat. I'll bring you back out of this in just a few moments. Just notice the peace and the stillness. Start to bring some movement gently into your body as you bring awareness back into your breathing. Wiggle your fingers and your toes, rock your head side to side. And reach up over the head and lengthen. And hug both knees into the chest. Rock and roll one last time, getting that little massage in. And then when you're ready, come on up to a comfortable seated position. Placing the hands to heart center. As we close our practice, always with gratitude. Thank you everybody for showing up today. Thank you for continuing to move your body through this practice. My hope is that it helps you find peace from within, so we can be that source of peace for others when we are out and about.